Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel named Gold Coins History today. We're taking a deep dive into the fascinating history and details of the 1994 United States quarter dollar. This coin might be one of the most common in circulation, but it has a rich history and some unique features worth exploring. So, if you're a coin collector or just curious about US currency, stick around. The quarter dollar, or the 25-cent piece, is one of the most recognizable coins in the United States. Its history dates back to 1796, when the U.S. Mint produced the first quarters. Since then, the design and composition have changed many times. But today, we're focusing on the 1994 quarter, a piece that's part of the Washington Quarter series. Before we get into the specifics of the 1994 quarter, let's take a look at the background of the Washington Quarter itself. This series began in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington, the first president of the United States. The quarter design featuring Washington's profile was meant to be a one-year commemorative issue, but the public loved it so much that it became a permanent part of U.S. currency. Now, let's look at the design of the 1994 quarter. On the obverse, or head side, you'll see a profile of George Washington. The design was created by John Flanagan, a sculptor known for his coin designs. Washington's profile is clean and classical, giving the quarter a timeless look. Above his head, you'll find the word Liberty, and to the left is the phrase, "In God We Trust." Below Washington's neck is the date, 1994. Turning over to the reverse, or tails side, you'll see an American eagle, which has been part of the Washington Quarter's design since it was introduced. The eagle is perched on a bundle of arrows, symbolizing America's readiness to defend itself, and it's surrounded by olive branches, which represent peace. Above the eagle, you'll see the words United States of America, and below, the coin's denomination, quarter dollar. This design is classic, patriotic, and hasn't changed significantly since it was first introduced in 1932. Now, let's talk about what the 1994 quarter is made of and its physical characteristics. Unlike early quarters that were made of silver, by 1965, quarters switched to a copper-nickel-clad composition due to the rising cost of silver. The 1994 quarter has a core of pure copper and an outer layer made of a blend of copper and nickel. This gives it a durable, corrosion-resistant finish. The coin has a diameter of 24.26 millimeters, a thickness of 1.75 millimeters, and weighs 5.67 grams. This composition is typical of quarters minted after 1965, as the U.S. Mint opted for these metals to produce coins that would last longer in circulation and be more cost-effective to manufacture. Now, let's talk about where the 1994 quarter was minted. In 1994, the U.S. Mint produced quarters at two of its facilities, Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while coins from Denver have a small D mint mark, located to the right of Washington's ponytail. It's a small detail, but it can be significant for collectors. In 1994, the Philadelphia Mint produced about 825 million quarters, and the Denver Mint produced around 880 million quarters. So, while this coin isn't particularly rare, the large production numbers mean it's relatively easy to F. So, is the 1994 quarter worth collecting? Well, since it's a modern coin with a high mintage, it isn't highly valuable in circulated condition. You can still find 1,994 quarters in your change. However, if you're looking for uncirculated or proof versions of the 1994 quarter, those can be more valuable. An uncirculated 1994 quarter can be worth a few dollars to collectors, especially in higher grades. Proof versions, which were minted in San Francisco and have an S mint mark, were produced specifically for collectors and feature a polished, mirror-like finish. These proof quarters are much rarer, and their value can be higher depending on their condition. While the 1994 quarter is part of the standard Washington Quarter series, it's also part of a larger legacy in U.S. numismatics. In 1999, the U.S. Mint launched the State Quarters program, which replaced the eagle design on the reverse with unique designs representing each state. This program ran until 2008 and was one of the most popular coin programs in U.S. history. Since then, The U.S. Mint has continued to issue quarters with different designs through programs like the America the Beautiful quarters, making the Washington Quarter one of the most dynamic coins in the U.S. monetary system. So, that's the story of the 1994 United States quarter dollar. It might be a coin you see every day, but there's a lot of history and artistry behind it. If you're a collector, it's definitely worth keeping an eye out for high-quality examples or proofs from this year. Thanks for joining us on this journey through coin history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth looks at the coins in your pocket. And let us know in the comments below if you have any 1994 quarters or if you're a fan of collecting Washington quarters. Until next time, keep collecting and exploring the fascinating world of coins. See you in the next video.